Hello, all of you cute beans out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is 2 Point Museum. And we also have Whiskers here doing art down there in the bottom left. And it is TF Tuesday, so we're using the TF Talkies. By all means, transform me to your heart's content, everybody. Our goal tonight is going to be to finish up, we're going to be trying to get the Halloween event items. Though that, of course, depends on, you know, the game and whether it decides to actually give me the items that I've been looking for. It's all Ren's fault.
Wolf,
wow, either he wasn't listening or no response at all.
Folks, Harrison Wolf, the deep voice of defiance, coming to you directly from 2 Point Radio. I'm gonna lay low during this next song. Hopefully they don't shut us down.
Did we get that? Yes, we did. I'm trying to get two pristine qualities of this fish. I put one into the analyzer. Because, you know, I got one pristine, I got a second pristine, I put the second into an analyzer, and now I'm regretting that because now it's giving me nothing but lower quality fish. It's like the fluff. How could Ren do this to me?
I didn't do anything!
Exactly. So you know your crime.
I don't know any crime that I did!
Tell it to the judge.
Who's the judge?
Me. I'm also the jury. And
Oh,
your
no.
executioner.
Oh no! Is this a kangaroo court?
Hi, I'm part kangaroo.
Museum. Someone should probably help them.
Ren is guilty of being too cute and squeaky? Yes. Because after all, Ren is a good boy. 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 And he popped.
Security are operating in this area. It's a bit tense, isn't it?
I love you, Master.
I love you too. That'll be $14.99.
Gah!
Fish. Fishy, fishy. 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 Sheesh. Why is this taking so long? Arg. What is this? Only an epic? The fluff! How dare you, game? How dare you?
Cafe requires
What did the game do?
It gave me a low quality item. What is that about? Yep, only an epic. Hello, epic.
Hi, Epic.
to our team departing on an expedition. I'm sure you'll need it. The expedition team have returned with something special. It's about time.
I don't want another one of these. Give me the broom. There's a flying broomstick. That is what I'm looking for. That is all I need.
The expedition is leaving now. Final call for wherever it is you're going.
Oh, epic. Get invoice.
Announcement. Vandal caught in the act. What a bad guest.
Our first expedition to the Dredge Place has returned. Oh. That... Okay. Yeah, God, plentiful and basic indeed. I was expecting, you know, a fancy thing and stuff, but no, just outright, just a plain old fish. The game doesn't usually do plain old fish, but fair enough.
Fantasy exhibits may or may not exist. That's part of the fun.
Ah, finally! The second pristine quality placeholder fish. You know what? Sure, I'll throw the cod in there for now, too. Wants to share an aquarium with another cod. Well, I'm working on that.
expedition team have
Right now, I am looking for
by a snake.
the flying broom from this location. Ah, we got it!
Expedition team.
Great.
I knew they'd forget something.
All right, we're back.
All right,
The
now we're ready to
Furry
just
lives
move to
in
another
finding
museum
the
altogether.
institutions of reason. Let's get to today's factual opposite.
We got what we needed at this one. Because I want to get these for all of my museums. I really should start the Pointy Mountains Museum at some point. See what I did there, Ren?
I did.
What's wrong, Kieran? Beep. Is there a problem? Boop.
Attention. Botany exhibits are alive, but not as you know it.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Greetings! Today you're in fantastic company because you're joined by me, Sir Nigel Bickleworth, the only DJ on 2 Point Radio. The next 20 minutes. Enjoy it while you can.
Not this. This is what I want. Security guard. Pick you up. Put your... yeah. Alright, over here we got the Meat Wizard machine. So we need another one of those. And 2 of the other one.
Someone is stuck in the museum.
Where's the other ones?
They may need dislodging.
Ah, I guess I only have the one other workstation. Fair enough.
Attention. Thieves have been prevented from escaping. View.
Alright, Netherworld. Oh, we don't have very high level, Huh. Fair enough, I suppose. One of them's gonna be cursed. And it will be all Ren's fault.
It can't be my fault all the time, Master.
I can blame you
Can it?
anytime I want. So yes, it can. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Why would you do this, Kieran? Beep. Do you not like me, Boop? Oh, hey, it's a random weasel on my head now. Wonder who that was. Yeah, Kieran, it is both funny but also frustrating for me because it's like, I want the best quality I can get, but I can't do the thing about that.
The curse. Someone has become frog-sworn. I think it suits them. Analysis complete. Our collective knowledge has increased.
Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum.
The expedition team have returned with a curse. Someone has become frog-sworn. I think it suits them.
A second curse? What? Oh, right, I sent them there. Ah, so the unique things can be grabbed in other museums. Good to know. I was curious about that. And that is the first item from that event. Wunderbar. You can go there. An autumn barrow. And let's send off another expedition over there. Move that.
Touching electrical
Send it as safe.
will be shocked by what they find.
Alright, so at this museum we finished both of these. We finished both of these. That expedition's still going. We'll send an expedition over there.
The expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance. Expedition
Hi, Blue
complete.
Bat.
So, what's in the box?
I am glad you find entertainment
Thieves were caught before
in my
they could
abuse.
escape with an exhibit. That was a close one.
Hey, why are you guys complaining about no... There are a bunch of them around. We have plenty of them. There. That better for you?
Nigel Reviews. Today we're talking about the Jumbo Museum. It's Jumbo McNally's.
Alright, took care of that. We can just throw this down over here, because that is done.
It's soothing to know that many of the world's most precious exhibits have been pried away from the sticky hands of the general public, never to be seen again. Not by you, anyway. 6 in your dreams out of a possible no chance.
Well, cool that that one is already done. We can sell that, I think. Yes. We don't need another throbbing meat.
There's a crate on the helipad. Oh, and the expedition team have returned safely. Also good news.
And I want another one of those Meat Wizard 2 machines. Wait, what are you going O2? What did I say? I have no idea what I said. Uh-oh. I didn't, like, promise to sacrifice Ren to you, did I?
No?
Again.
Botany exhibits should not be turned into meaningful salads.
Alright, we got 2 out of 3.
Join me in saying farewell to the expedition team. They may never
Ah, yes, you like my throbbing meat? Look at it throb.
announcement. Guest staff in the museum should wait for help indefinitely.
Data stream, does whatever that data stream does.
The expedition team are departing now. I'm always so glad that I don't have to go.
Ah, the second Meat Wizard machine. Also, hi there, Raijin. Mwah.
Hi, Ryan.
What'd you do this time?
I didn't do anything.
Uh-huh.
I didn't.
Prove it. Yeah, because that really helps your case.
God damn it.
Apparently he's getting worked up over me accusing him of things.
But you're accusing me!
And you're enjoying it from the sounds of it.
No, I'm not! How that my point? Oh my god.
You gotta listen to yourself sometimes, Ren. J'accuse! Exactly right, Jim. Exactly. And we got a bunch of fishies to re-add to this. Starfish. Starfish. Oh! It's a fishy in my aquarium. Starfish. Oh! I don't know any more than the rest of you. But hey. At least I'm not Ren.
God freaking
Absolutely nothing, Blue Bat, beyond squeak, squeak, squeaker, squeak.
Ship's silent secret is longer exposure to air for that unique, soggy texture that'll inspire your taste buds and spare you your co-workers' grumbles. Shh, just don't tell anyone. Ship's silently delicious.
Staff should seek medical attention in the museum before going to a hospital. Announcement. Stolen exhibit has been retrieved from thieves. No one takes our stuff. The expedition team have returned with a curse. Someone has become frog-sworn. I think it suits them.
Why are you all claiming that there are no... There. And there. Here. Fine. Have it. Walking the Goblin.
Guests should leave with the same number of bones they arrived with. No
Well, cool.
more, no less.
I got lucky. I got all of the things that I needed. Which means on to the next museum.
Gaming.
Well, hello there, Gib Gab.
Hi, Gib Gab.
Alright.
What, pray tell, brings you here?
Momentary de-stressing and relaxation.
The exhibits are maintained
I
by
did
our experts.
internet sleuthing for the better part of an hour, and I'm so tired already.
Wait, what happened?
We had to go look for a more definitive connection between two companies for a legal thing, and it was like, okay, can you link these two together? And I'm like, okay, let me look. It took a fair amount of time, but it's one of those things where thankfully, a place leaves footprints everywhere, so you can eventually kind of pull together a cohesive vision that oh yeah, they were working together.
Ah.
Nice one.
Because basically it involves company A, and we need to prove that company B is involved with company A, even though they're very closely affiliated, but not directly explicitly. But you go look at some websites and you see that oh, their logos are basically the same with the words changed. Yeah, that's kind of.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
We seem to have temporarily lost power.
Oh. In game.
Blink or outage.
Like outage.
Oh dear.
But yay, battery backup.
Yay. Mr.
But what
Ryder
about-
have a better-
Internet though.
Well, I mean, I'm still talking to you, Ren.
True.
Did you not realize that I was... Really, Ren? Really?
It's Ren, you have to cut him some slack soon.
And yet he claims he's not a himbo. Just saying, the evidence is piling against you, Ren.
That's Ren.
How much longer do you have the backup?
Oh, the power, like I said, was a momentary blip. Otherwise, the internet probably would have gone out.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Everything is plugged into battery backup here.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense now.
And yeah, exactly. I've got the, all of my network stuff is plugged into the UPS as well. Alright, so this museum has no supernatural stuff to make it so I can actually pick up the, I cannot begin to get the Halloween stuff because of this fact.
Spooky.
Yeah, it's very
Very
spooky.
spooky. You know what's even spookier?
What?
Today I learned there is a place nearby, like one of the administrations nearby, if you call them and report a pothole, they have an average time to fix of 1 week.
Oh?
I was just surprised that, like, oh, there's a pothole. A week later, it's fixed. Like, consistently. Terrifying. I don't know how they did it, but they did it.
I'm confused on why that's terrifying, but okay.
Well, for reference, the ones nearby border more on the along the lines of a month. And that one's just like a week, just ran. Oh, okay, I know why it is. It's because they have a thing where you can go to a website and immediately report it, and they have to go check it out. And if they don't, they are liable for it. So like, oh, your car broke. Yeah, they were on notice. They gotta pay for it, or they're liable for it at least if you choose to like go sue them or complain at them. So they put pressure on themselves on that way, and then the nearby areas don't. So since there's no easier way to report it other than going on the phone and probably waiting for an operator and then recording it and then having to give all the details instead of going to a website and clicking it really easily, people don't as much. So it just takes way longer for it to be reported.
Huh.
Because it's annoying.
Thieves were caught before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a
But
close
yay for
one.
pothole fixes.
Yep.
Potholes were just on my mind because I reported one today because, dear lord. You know, like, you know how cyclists are sometimes like, oh, I'm a car too, right? And it's like, I have to treat you like you're a car when you're on the road, but you're not a car. Please be careful. He hit a pothole and fell down in front of me, and I had to slam the brakes.
Oh my god! I'm sorry.
Why are you laughing so much, Ren?
You know, I just had this stupid image in my head, that's why.
Dear. Do we want to know?
Probably not. It is Ren.
Our gift shop has low prices.
I just felt bad for him. He was doing nothing wrong. He just hit a pothole and, like, you know, a face met pavement, or, well, road. And I had to brake really hard because otherwise my car would have met him. But he was driving slow because he's on a bike. So I was driving slow. So that wasn't too bad. But still. Jesus. Just another day.
Yep, just another day.
Another day, another dollar.
I wish I could make $1 out of that.
Another
just
day,
stopped
another
recording.
Ran.
Eh?
Yes. I don't know if he went eat so much as
Splat?
it was more like honorary Cirque du Soleil member by the way he spun.
Guests are reminded that science makes conclusions based on observations. It really does make sense.
It was just weird. It was just like I still remember seeing it. I think it was fine. I just put on the intermittents. I got out of the car. I asked if he was fine, and then he like moved off to the sidewalk, and then I just got back in the car and kept driving. I was like, wow. And now it just hit me. It's like, I don't know what happened to the guy. I don't know what happened after that. I want to know the rest of the story.
No one takes our stuff.
God damn it. Why is life cruel?
Why is what?
Why is life cruel? There's so many stories and I don't know the ending to them, even though they happen around me.
Just so obsessed with the ending of somebody's life, I see.
I mean, the ending of the life. I just want to know, like, what did they end up, like, just driving to work? I assumed that's what they were doing. I don't know. Did they go back home? Did they end up staying on the sidewalk for like half an hour? Did they go to the hospital? I don't know what they did. And it just left me curious. I don't even know if their bike working after that, because they just went over the sidewalk and stopped over there. And I was like, okay, bye. They said they were fine. They walked up. It was okay.
I know, Ren. I know. Indeed.
Exhibits may require
Look,
specific
it's the one good thing about working with ticketing systems. If I ever am curious what ended up happening on a thing, I can just pull up the ticket and go look up the gossip. I can be like, all right, what happened with this user? I need to know. Because somebody said another technician crashed out at this guy because the guy was being annoying. And then, like, the ticket got reassigned to someone else because this is one of the, like, 2 times in 10 years that this technician actively almost lost it at a user. So, like, what happened here? And they check the ticket and it's like, user error. File name too long. User instructed to not name files that long. It tells the entire tale. It's just like, yeah, I see why he was crashing out. Mind you, this is the guy who, like, calls basically at least once a week to complain about Windows and keeps complaining that the file name issue is a Windows issue when it's just that he names the files too long. Or it automatically generates a stupidly long file name because he has, like, 10 folders nested within each other. So, like, the file has all of the folder names put together by default into one, and then it, like, breaks because the file name is too long, so it becomes a bunch of numbers and gibberish. And he just has to rename them, but he doesn't.
Fair enough.
reminded that
Yep.
dinosaur bones
Which I don't know why we told him before.
To make you ask that. It's pretty obvious.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally right there.
Okay,
The entire
I don't
reason.
know,
It's
because, like,
there.
No, look, I don't know, because there's a good chance that, like, he's stupid, but I also don't know if sometimes he just decides to annoy us for companionship or just to rant about Windows for a few minutes while I look at the issue. That's kind of funny, Kieran. Just want to return to yesterday. Amazon Web Services, like, shut a bunch of stuff down, and so I just couldn't do a few things, and I was like, yes, I don't have to worry about this, I'll do it tomorrow.
Yes, I'm reminded not to
Who knew that
too hard
Amazon
about
Web
it.
Services having an issue would, like, kneecap a bunch of applications in one go?
I'm not surprised.
Yes. That
Yeah.
was a fear of
That is kind of the
Suspect.
way the world works. One service
Yep.
goes down and half of the everything breaks.
The only funny thing to genuinely come out of it was me, like, a coworker telling me that they were having issues, and I just went like, again, they're always having issues. What do you mean? And he's like, wait, no, this is the first time in a while they've had, like, such a serious issue. And I'm like, wait, oh yeah, I'm thinking of Cloudflare. And it was like
Yeah.
that Simpsons beam of like, Cloudflare, no! What did I do this time? Sorry, force of habit. And imagine if we could have $1 every time Cloudflare goes down.
Our patented 12-jet system keeps you...
Yeah, no, for us it wasn't slow things. Just a few things just straight up stopped working. Namely Adobe. Adobe just died it.
Oh, it's like sleeping on a cloud.
I also wanted to order some magic cards, and Amazon wasn't cooperating.
Evolved. May cause hypothermia, hidden
Who would have
impairment, and
thought?
spinal calamity.
Announcement. The museum has a new exhibit, but we don't know what it is yet.
What are you doing?
What was that?
What?
What's Ren doing?
Thieves have been
I don't
prevented
know.
from
Me?
escaping. Phew.
Just
Yeah,
playing
what are
Kingdom
you-
Hearts 1.
Ah, that explains all the clicking.
Every time one of Ren's sticks clicks, his insanity drops.
That's not far-fetched, to be honest.
Please join me in saying farewell
Zen,
to the
it's
exhibition.
okay.
They may
The
never
clicking
come
will
back.
stop someday. Eventually.
Yes, it
Surely,
will
right?
stop when he's dead.
It's not that bad, is it?
Yes! Yes, it is!
Can we get like 4 people playing multiplayer with controllers here?
No!
Maybe like a COD multiplayer?
Click, clack, 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 click, 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 clack.
Expedition complete.
Bad
Don't you
boy.
mean better?
The expedition team have returned. Someone has gained afterlife XP. Call them life lessons.
I mean, to be fair, Kieran, okay? I stare at people who be like, domain, Cloudflare. But like, I understand it for a big company because it is unironically like, it does the things you need them to do and they're big and fairly quote unquote reliable. I know those quotes are doing a lot of work, but like, Cloudflare is also just a really big target. So whenever anyone wants to hurt a lot of companies, they just go after Cloudflare. It is borderline magic that Cloudflare isn't down more often because they are like as a simple one. If you want to direct a DDoS attack at a company that uses Cloudflare for hosting, it hits Cloudflare, not the company. They do they're a CDN, which, just to nerd out about it for a short moment, basically means instead of you using your servers to host a lot of content, Cloudflare can do the content delivery for you. So basically, people go through Cloudflare's instead of directly through you. They're like the middleman there. Except that middleman can provide both a lot of tracking information for you. So you can see, for example, if you're a company, you can see where the users that access your website come from. You can collect more information on them, which, you know, is questionable, but if you're a business, you're probably fine with that. And for example, if you live in Australia, Cloudflare probably has servers in Australia that can deliver your content instead of them needing to connect to your server in North America. That just removes latency, and that's good usually for the user. You don't really care about it too much, but the user cares because the web page taking 4 seconds to load versus 0.4 milliseconds is like eternal. Especially if you're browsing like pages within pages within pages. And Yeah, basically Cloudflare handles a lot of stuff that a company doesn't want to handle because it tends to be annoying, expensive, difficult, and require trained personnel and all the stuff that they don't want to pay for. So they just pay Cloudflare a little more, but then Cloudflare takes care of it.
But where does the snack, how does the snack filter into all of this?
So the snack comes in if you work for one of these really wealthy tech companies, especially a huge company like Amazon, where they will give you exactly one banana.
Ah.
That's not a joke, by the way. Amazon decided they previously apparently had like carts of food going around for employees to grab to try to encourage better dieting and just like, oh, you want to go grab some food? Just we have like a little banana cart. Just go grab the banana or like grab an apple and then go back to work. You know, you cut down on snacking. We keep you happier and healthier. That's good. But they kept cheapening out, and now it's down to like every employee gets exactly one banana because they're the cheapest thing. And when they say every employee gets one banana, they circulated a memo that said you have to go pick up your banana. Not someone can't pick it up for you. Because they really want to make sure that everyone gets exactly one banana.
Oh, well, let's also not forget that, they gotta have time to go do that. And, well, they don't, they better keep working, otherwise they get in trouble.
Well, you see, you do have like your 15-minute break, and ideally you're gonna time that 15-minute break when the banana truck comes rolling up, so you can just like take your break, go get a banana, go back upstairs, and keep working. You took like a little walk, you grabbed a banana, you're good to go. Yeah, what more do you need? That's your break.
Now for a spot of fun. I'm going to read some fan mail from you, the listener. Let's take a look here. Oh, that's a very nice drawing from Samantha.
I'm so jealous, Kieran.
65.
It feels like here every company is itching to kick everyone out of remote work as much as possible, which just keeps annoying me more and more. Because it's like, why? What's the point? If you want to make them come to the office one day a week, fine.
What's that doing here?
But can we at least stagger it out? Like, basically everyone is in the office on Wednesday, because like some people have like remote days like Monday and Tuesday or Thursday and Friday.
Now that is a lot.
But basically almost no one is remote on Wednesday except for people who do have remote days all week and stuff. So it's like on Wednesday finding parking is horrible, and I will never pay for the street parking. If I'm parking there because I'm working there, I will not pay for parking. I will drive outside for 15 minutes until I find a parking spot.
Yeah.
Which is funny because it just means people will like literally go into, this is not a parking space, this is like the little bit of dirt and like separating these two parking spots, and then they drive onto the dirt and park there, and it's like, bruh, why? I mean, I know why, they're desperate, but still.
Alright, you want candle. Have candle. You want a candle too. You
what you should
want
do,
a
Sam.
cursed object. Already got that. What should I do?
You should sell your museum and invest into a museum website and just take pictures of everything and host the website.
So anyways...
What? Are you telling me that wouldn't make money? Oh, actually, also, I'm so sad. Okay, you know, in the newer Star Wars movie, Ben Solo, like Kylo Ren.
Yes.
So apparently, the actor was talking to what's his name? I had him on the tip of my tongue, and then I forgot her. Arg.
I have no idea.
I'm done. Give me a moment.
It's okay, I'm used to it.
Yes,
I'm gonna cry.
the price of the cat.
Have
Steven
you
Soderbergh.
seen Ren? I mean,
Ouch.
he can't even spell his name right half the time.
Ah!
Oh, poor Ren.
Expedition is
Now, let's not forget how much it costs him to turn on a light.
for wherever it is you're going.
Pat.
Love you, Ren.
Someone is stuck in the
I
museum.
love you too, Master.
Dislodging.
But do you know who Steven Soderbergh is?
No.
No.
Magic Mike,
Nada.
Ocean 11, like the 2000s trilogies for Ocean 11,
No idea.
Contagion, the movie.
Nope.
I don't know most actors.
Well, he's a director. He directed the movies.
I don't know. any directors.
Okay, there you go.
Not even like Ocean 11, the movies.
Nope.
I haven't seen them.
Like, okay, fine, doesn't matter. Okay, basically, Steven Soderbergh is a pretty good director. He makes interesting movies. Not in the like that was a question mark interesting. More in the like
Attention. The
he
expedition
tends to have a little bit of a weird mix between blockbuster, but also with a very heavy specialty in like either heist / crime films or things that are a little more mental, a little more psychological. I mean, he's done a bit of everything, but that's kind of like to me his best works. That's why I like Ocean's 11 or like Contagion. Very good films. And he'll also kind of just do weird things in the movies. A bit of like an experimental director. Apparently, him and the actor for Kylo Ren, Adam Driver,
to our team to
were
cruising on
talking
the
about
expedition.
a
I'm sure you'll
specific Kylo Ren Star Wars movie, directed by Steven Soderbergh,
announcement.
that was specifically related to exploring some of the potential loose ends that were left of Kylo Ren. We don't know a lot of details about it, just that apparently it was going to be much more character focused, and because the actor for Kylo Ren initially thought that the journey for the character would have been like a failed Darth Vader story arc. So instead of Darth Vader managing to redeem himself and stuff, it would have been the failure to do that, which I think would have been a more interesting character journey. And it's like, okay, so if you're telling me that like an actor who is notable for focusing a lot on characters, like he puts a lot of effort into directors that make very character-centric movies that have very strong characters in their movies, rather than just like big money blockbuster directors. Like he'll often work for directors that are just like, hey, we have this role for you, and he's like, yeah, I'm working with you. I like you as a director. I don't care what the character is. I will do my best to play the character, but I want to work with you. What's the money? Don't care. I'm working with you. So he's an interesting actor. Definitely underutilized in Star Wars, and even then, it's still one of the more fun characters of the trilogy. And you're gonna pair him with like a director that can make very good psychological things, or that can make very good mystery, thriller, crime, heist kind of things. It's kind of weird, and I really dig it. They worked on it for like 2 years. They presented it to Lucasfilm. Lucasfilm said, yes, let's get to work on it. They put like a few of their writers on it. Not the typical writers, they put a few of their like good writers on it. And then they went to like breach the project to Disney. And you know what Disney said? I don't see how Ben Solo could still be alive, so no.
Yeah, that checks out.
It's just... There's a poetic irony to them saying, we don't see how he could be alive, so we can't do it. Meanwhile, episode 9, somehow Palpatine has returned. Like, bruh.
Yeah,
What?
checks out.
I'm sure they'll be reasonable. The
You're
real
just...
scientific
You're just wasting a good movie opportunity. It's like getting handed a bag of cash and being like, all right, do you potentially want a big bag of cash? And you're like, I don't see how I could get the bag of cash, so no. Like, bruh. As long as you have a mildly convincing explanation, or you invoke it into the story, like, as something as simple as, like, Kylo Ren wakes up not understanding how he's alive, and part of the film is going through that mystery. You can easily explain away. It's Star Wars too! You gonna tell me there's not some Force bullshit you can pull?
For Disney, nope.
Well, there is. They just, I don't know, I guess they didn't want to. I don't know if they're like too traumatized by people making fun of them over somehow Palpatine has returned.
I
But
mean,
you know what?
you should know by now, every time when it comes, like, especially in Star Wars, they don't really learn from their mistakes.
Well, no, they did. They just learned in the wrong direction. It's like, yes, people criticized us for obvious plot bullshittery. So instead of making sure that we have, like, good storytelling, making sure to, like, do a more consistent message and the like, yeah, okay. Let's never again risk a plot hole, I guess. No matter how boring that'd be. Like, okay, yeah, you learned the lesson. You learned that to climb the stairs, your feet need to go onto the next step. But then along the process, while trying to climb the stair, you forget that you need to put both feet down at the same time. So you try to lift both feet at the same time, and then you just like face plant into the stair.
To me, that's not really learning from a mistake. That's them like, oh, we shouldn't do this ever again, and not learn what to do with this kind of situation. They're just hiding.
You know what tells me that at the very least they probably learned somewhat of the lesson to try to not like bullshit shoehorn in plot, because apparently they're putting extra work into making sure that their Lando movie doesn't contain obvious plot holes or disrupt past continuity. Because I was also reading about that apparently their current project is Lando, which fills me with seething rage and contempt that they will go and do a Lando prequel. Probably like the most boring project on the docket they could possibly have. Instead of at least like going, you know what, sure, we made mistakes during the sequel trilogy. But you know what, people like Adam Driver, let's give them another Adam Driver film. Let's just a little break from the usual films that we had during the Empire continuity. Let's just go a little wacky, let's make something new. Nah. We're gonna learn the mistake and we're gonna use it to make something really, probably very boring. I mean, the film might be good. I might eat my own words. I'm just angry that they won't make this film, but they will put extra effort into making the thing that it's probably already gonna be boring. It's almost definitely gonna be slop.
Pat, gab.
Why can't we have nice things in life?
Star Wars fans have been wondering that for a long time now.
No, look, at least Star Wars got fucking Andor. There was something, okay?
Yes. And how much garbage has been shoveled out before we got that? And since we got that?
To be completely
And
fair.
also, they were planning to, like, they were wanting to do another season of it, and Disney was like, nah.
For Andor?
Yes.
No, as far as I know, the director explicitly went like, no, I don't want to make another film. And it was like, okay, well, if the director doesn't want to, we're not putting another director in charge of this.
Also,
Um,
go rest well, Whiskers. Thanks for joining.
Have a good night, Whiskers.
Good night. But like, okay.
Good night, Era.
Mhm.
Needed to restock gift shop.
Okay, so to be fair, I don't like that they went like content mode in Star Wars. But I personally thought The Acolyte was a fun series. That's just like a bit of a break from the typical. And I thought Andor was good.
Retrieved from thieves. No one takes
I
our
don't
stuff.
care for The Mandalorian. Ahsoka didn't really grab my attention that much. And I feel like Thrawn is very much, are you a Star Wars nerd? Do you really want to know Thrawn's? Oh yeah, sure, here you go. I don't know, my friend liked it. A couple of friends liked it. I didn't really care much for
That's
it.
out
personally.
already?
Thrawn?
That's kind of the problem, is that they're releasing so much stuff. I can't keep... Nobody can keep track of what all's going on. It is just a slew of garbage.
Oh, never mind, my bad. It was just part of the Ahsoka thing.
Okay.
I don't keep I don't keep track of it personally. Cause okay, I mentioned it before, but that's like the other thing that annoys me in terms of it. Like, the series can be good. You can have like high quality TV shows, but it's just at the same time, to me, the thing that I also always just feel I like more about movies is the movie is the build up to the event. It gets released, you finish watching it, and then you move on with your life, and that's kind of it.
Team are departing.
You don't like worry about the rest of it.
So glad that I don't have to go.
And I hate it because, like, a TV show can be good. I'll watch a show every once in a while. I'll watch, like, an anime every once in a while. I don't want the never-ending constant TV shows all the time because it's just more content. Because I don't really want content in my life. I want either, like, a story, I want an event, I want the thing. I don't want just content shoved down my throat because what's the point?
Well, that's what producers think what we want. That's the issue.
It's not what they think we want. It's what makes them more money.
Imagine a place filled with things you could never afford. Whoa. Countless, priceless artifacts from every
Why make a
corner
movie?
of
The movie can fail. You gotta sink a lot of money and time into the movie. Rajan, that's not safe for work. I can't say that on stream. Zim would kill me. Then again, Zim I killed Ren first if the controller noises are enough.
Sorry.
No, it's okay, Ren, I'll join you. Let me
You
grab my
say
controller.
so-
I can play Digimon.
Please do not.
I actually just wanted to test if the noise suppression would catch it, and it doesn't, so I don't know why Ren's noise suppression doesn't catch his
locked
controller.
away for safekeeping.
It's because when I stop speaking, then the mic actually the suppression loosens a bit.
Disable input sensitivity.
The museum for big
There's like
spenders.
there's the automatic button for input sensitivity in your Discord voice settings. You should generally have it off. You just want to find a nice point where it catches most of what you say, but it doesn't catch your background noise.
Guests found soiling the plants will be handed over for mulching.
Okay, see, Kieran, that's fine. A movie can do that. Because, okay, movies have done that. It's not
The expedition is leaving now.
weird.
Final call.
Movies have ended in really intense or climactic moments. They just seek a good enough resolution to not literally cut you off right in the middle of the climax. They'll cut you off like just before, and then you gotta watch the next movie or whatever. I mean, even if you count something like a Spider-Man, the newer like animated Spider-Man movie, Across the Spider-Verse, it kind of ended at a banger point, and I'm just like, "Ugh!" Did you actually do the input thing, Ren? Ren?
Sorry, what was that?
Did you do the input thing?
Yeah, I did.
There you go, Zim. We fixed it. Listen to the silence.
We'll see about that.
Well, that's unexpected.
Did it crash?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
2 Point Museum
clicking
doesn't
something?
crash. No, it just up and crashed on me.
blame Ren.
Yeah, I'll blame Ren.
God freaking go!
Well, I suppose we'll go ahead and swap games now then. Thank you all so much for joining us so far on the stream today. That was 2 Point Museum, as well as an Art Marten stream. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It is one of the best ways to help out the channel. That you can also do so by grabbing merch over at zgfgaming.store, commissioning one of the artists that I manage for. Their details are at zgf.art, or just subscribing to our YouTube. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Bye.